The things that we believe to be true deep within us, like in our core, the things that we genuinely believe to be true have a direct impact on our state of being, our energy, our identity. They have a direct impact on our perception of reality. And when we believe something to be true, like deep in our core, it's a conviction. We just know something to be true. We're going to look for evidence of that belief in our reality. And we are going to see things in our reality in a way that is in alignment with our beliefs. And those things have a direct impact on what we experience. When we change our energy, we change our life. When we change our state and what we're identifying with, we change our life. And I think a very underrated trait of successful people who have done the things that they set out to do, a very underrated trait is delusion, being delusional. There's a great quote from Jim Carrey where he says, "You can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love." And I couldn't agree more. We've been conditioned to live conventionally and set such mediocre goals. And even when we achieve those goals, we aren't growing because chances are we aren't stepping out of our comfort zone as much as we could be. Growth is uncomfortable. When we grow, chances are we're growing because we're doing something that we've never done before. Or we're stepping outside of our comfort zone. We're being vulnerable. And things are different. And in order to get on the other side of that and come through stronger, we have to grow. We have to change. We have to adapt. When you set a big goal and you are delusional, and the people around you think that you're crazy, in order for you to get there, you will have to grow, you will have to evolve, you will have to adapt, which means you're going to get better, you're going to improve as an individual. You are going to have to build strength, maybe physically, mentally. You're going to have to evolve, your character is going to have to change, you're going to have to learn certain things, which may not all be pleasant in the moment in order for you to get there. But the more that you feed those delusions and start thinking about that big goal, that big dream, that may be miles away, and you start to feel as though you are that person now by putting yourself in the experience, visualizing it, seeing it happen, you aren't attached to what is going on externally because you're living in the end. You felt fulfillment now, internally. You no longer attach yourself to your identity and what society tells you you are. You start to believe in that big dream. You start to believe in that big goal. And when that process is repeated, you're going to look for evidence in your reality that confirms that you're in alignment with that belief. You're in alignment with that big goal, that big vision. And next thing you know, you start to improve your character, you start to get better, you start to grow even more. And naturally, you're guided to take the right action. And next thing you know, you are miles ahead of where you were before and you're closer to your goal. You may have reached your goal. But it all started with being delusional. People who set small goals, if you're surrounded by people right now who think you're crazy because you have a big goal, and they start commenting, being like, "Why are you setting big goals?" Or "You're crazy if you think you can do that." That's one of the biggest signs that you're doing something right and that you're on the right track. If people are commenting, being like, "You can't do that. Who makes you think you can do that? What right do you have to do that or to think that way?" Set big goals, dream big, and do whatever it is you can to feed your delusions. You overhear people talking about something that you were just thinking about, confirmation that you're on the right track. You see 11:11 on the clock, or another angel number, confirmation you're on the right track. convince yourself and rewire your perception where you only see things that make you feel like you're more in alignment with what it is you want. So not only dream big, but live your life, romanticize your life as if everything that you see, everything that you encounter is confirmation of you on the right track. And you'll start to believe it. You're going to gain more energy from it, which is going to allow you to create more. If all you see in your reality are things that confirm changes that you've made within and confirm that you are in alignment with your vision or where it is you want to go or what it is you want to do, you only see wins, you're going to win more because you're convincing yourself that you're on the right track. You're convincing yourself that all you see is wins. And you're someone who experiences lots of success all the time. And when you actually believe that and you feel it, that's your energy. And when you change your energy, you change your life. You're reaffirming those beliefs. And you're reaffirming the narrative that you are successful. Because that's all you see around you. This is the definition of being delusional, but it's going to help you get closer to where it is you want to go because you feel like it's already yours because you see it in your reality. Be delusional. Feed your delusions. And block out all the noise telling you that you can't do the things that you want to do and that you have to come back down to real life or reality. Block out the noise. Throw it away. It's not going to help us. You take a look at any successful person and they will tell you that when they started off, people probably thought they were crazy. They already saw themselves as the person that they wanted to be. They may have had zero evidence externally to prove that they were that person, but they carried themselves that way. They walked like they were that person. They talked like they were that person. They ate like they were that person. They went grocery shopping as that person. They interacted with other people as that person. They went to bed as that person. They woke up as that person. They brushed their teeth as that person. They were delusional and they already saw themselves as the person that they wanted to be because they felt like they were that person because they believed like they were that person. And evidence externally wasn't needed. They convinced themselves by being delusional that the reality that they were living in the present moment was the one that they wanted to be because they felt and believed as though they were that person. It didn't matter what was going on externally. They showed up and lived their life as that person. They were delusional. Be delusional. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what other people tell you. Be delusional. Have a massive goal, a massive dream that scares the shit out of you. And feel like it's yours now by putting yourself there in this moment. People who think conventionally, people who think ordinary thoughts and think what everyone else is thinking don't achieve extraordinary outcomes. People who are delusional and people who think differently than everybody else get extraordinary results. They don't get conventional results. If you want extraordinary results, if you want to do things that most people don't do, if you want to experience things that most people don't experience, then you need to think differently than everybody else, which means be delusional. Most people don't have clarity on what it is they want, so get clear on what it is you want if you want different outcomes than them. Most people, if they do have goals, their goals aren't very big, so set completely out of this world massive goals if you want different outcomes than them. Be delusional. Do whatever it is you can to feed your delusions. See absolutely everything as confirmation that you are on the right track. So at the end of the day, you feel even more in alignment, more connected, more in harmony with the things that you want, because it's here now. You're experiencing them here in this moment. It's already done. It's already yours. Everything is just confirmation that that's the case.